Guys, oral arguments lasted longer than 2.5 hours today, more than double the allotted time. Just one indication of the high-profile, emotionally fraught nature of the public debate surrounding health care for transgender minors. Local LGBTQ+ groups say with this Supreme Court case, their rights are on the line.
Thank God to the state laws here in Illinois, I'm able to live authentically in my body, sound in mind.
Zahara Bassett describes herself as a black woman of trans experience. Growing up on the west side of Chicago, she came out in 8th grade and began taking hormones when she was 17. Bassett says if gender-affirming care was not made available to her, she wouldn't be here today.
I wouldn't be able to live in the way I am. I would be out here homeless, probably on the street somewhere, hooked on drugs or many other things because of society are not allowing me to be authentically me.
The case in front of the Supreme Court was brought by a family in Nashville whose now 16-year-old daughter came out as transgender when she was in 7th grade. She goes by LW and spoke to ABC News but asked not to show her face.
It's not very comfortable being trapped in, because it just doesn't feel like you.
LW and her parents ultimately decided to start using medication to delay puberty and later hormone therapy to combat gender dysphoria. But last year, Tennessee lawmakers banned the treatments, in part citing uncertain long-term harm. 26 states now ban gender-affirming treatments for children. Former president of the Chicago-based American Medical Association, Dr. Jack Resnick, previously said in part, "Our AMA strongly opposes these types of discriminatory actions as dangerous government intrusions into the practice of medicine." Professor Harold Krent at Chicago-Kent College of Law says this case mirrors other human and civil rights cases in recent decades.
The argument would be historically, we've seen so much damage done for discrimination and stereotypes based upon race in particular, but also in sex, that we want to have a check on the legislature from making those kinds of judgments.
And on that point, Chief Justice John Roberts questioned today whether the High Court was best situated to address evolving medical issues or if they should be decided by the states. Ruling is not immediately expected. It may take several months, but again, the outcome could impact the access to health care for hundreds of thousands of transgender
Such a
minors.
complicated set of arguments at the Supreme Court.
And it certainly mirrors what we saw a lot with the abortion case as well.
All right, thanks so much for that, Rob.